Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, I test some viral Korean skincare so that you guys don't have to. There's always change in the Korean skincare market, new products, new viral sensations, and I know the temptation in the skincare community is to rush out and buy everything. But I don't want you guys to waste any of your hard-earned coin on products that might be all hype and no delivery. So, in this series, I regularly try out the most hyped and viral Korean skincare products so I work out, do any of these actually deserve a place in our skincare routine? Sit back, relax, let's talk some viral Korean skincare. Now, as always here on the channel, these are my honest thoughts, feelings, and opinions, never in paid partnership with brands. I turned down that coin because I think it just helps me to retain my independence. You'll never see a sponsorship here on the channel because I like to speak from the heart, never from the wallet. So if you want to support me as a sponsorship-free, independent voice here on YouTube, the very best way of doing that is by reaching down and giving the video a big thumbs up and a like. This is also, like I say, part of a series, and I've increased the number of Korean skincare videos that I do on the channel from 1 a month to 2 a month, and this is the second installment in April. If you're a fan of Korean skincare content and you like the increase, then don't forget to let me know by reaching down into the comments and leaving the Korean flag. That way I know if you guys are enjoying the Korean skincare content, we'll keep it at this frequency of twice a month. If you're somebody that doesn't enjoy Korean skincare videos, again, don't forget to let me know by leaving the cross emoji down in the comments and state why. I always want to create videos that you guys most enjoy watching, so I love to hear your feedback. Now, without further ado, let's cut that waffle and delve straight on in. Now for today's video, I'm going to keep it super chatty and free-flowing. No more jump cuts or edits, so that way it just seems like we're a couple of skincare besties sitting around talking about viral Korean skincare. I have, however, linked all the products mentioned, the good, the bad, and the indifferent down in the description box below. So if you didn't quite catch the name, you want to check the price, or make a purchase, those links are there for your convenience. Now, I always like to start videos in this series off on a positive note. Not all of these products are hits, trust me, but I want to get those positive vibes flowing. So I'm going to start with what I think is the very best of the viral Korean skincare that I've tried. And it's this gem. This is the Arencia Rice Mucin Glow Serum 30. Now, I briefly touched on this product in a previous Korean skincare video and said, hadn't tried it yet, but I'm excited to give it a go based on the hype. Well, the reviews are in, mine at least. This is actually amazing. So I've been using this for the past month and I love it. I love the way it makes my skin feel. I love the way that it can help streamline your routine by having multiple steps all in one jar. And I love the price point. It's super affordable. This for me is ding, 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 win, win, win. All the way. Absolutely love it. It's getting a lot of attention over on TikTok and Instagram specifically, but you're starting to see people talk about it here on YouTube. And if you want to see a full review of this and a breakdown in a standalone video, let me know, because I would gladly do that for the YouTube audience. This is beautiful. So it's the key ingredient in here is going to be that rice extract, which is going to help calm, soothe, and hydrate. You've also got some Saccharomyces ferment in here, which is lightly exfoliating, but also great at fading hyperpigmentation. You've got a dose of retinol, which is one of the very best over-the-counter retinoids you can find, and you've got a plethora of other ingredients which are going to help even out the skin tone, minimize inflammation and irritation in the skin, and just give you that dewy, plump skin. I really do adore this. The price point, like I said, is phenomenal, and this is the best of the viral products that I've tried. I wish you could actually feel this through the camera. It's got the most gorgeous finish to this tube. I think it's streamlined, it looks fancy and bougie, but I paid, I believe, £12 for this, so really didn't need to break the bank, and this is my second tube now. This actually is, if you can see that, it's almost like a gel. Now, I find a little goes a long way with this, so don't use loads. Put a little on, because you can always put an extra layer on top. Sinks in without a trace, but just leaves behind a beautiful level of hydration. This is a nice option for your evening skincare routine because it's got that retinol. And whilst I tend to use a stronger retinol on my face on an evening, I use this on the delicate areas like the neck, I use it under the eye, and it works so well. If you're a beginner, new to retinoids, this will be perfect for you. And I think honestly, if you're an established retinoid user, you could probably use this in conjunction because it's not a high strength in here, so it should be fine. Just patch test first. I love the flexibility. I love the fact that you can use this almost as like a 3-in-1 in terms of the steps it covers. Plumps, it hydrates, and it's got anti-aging benefits. This is everything. Like I say, for me, I use it on the neck where for me it's super sensitive, and this is just my anti-aging dose of action in that area. but you could use it all over and keep it in the fridge because it feels so cooling onto contact. It's not sticky, it's not tacky, but just look how lovely it finishes on the skin. This is 10 out of 10. We are off to a flying start. Now, unfortunately, with the rest of the viral Korean skincare, things kind of go a little bit downhill from here, and some of the other products I've been less than impressed with. One viral hit, though, that I think is great in certain circumstances is this. This is the Medicube PDRN Booster Gel. So it's not actually this booster gel that's viral, it's the device that goes with it. I saw Cassandra Bankson, who doesn't post here on YouTube anymore. I don't know if anyone else has noticed that. She seems to have disappeared from YouTube, but is over on TikTok, almost doing like a shopping channel, where it's like those QVC style shopping infomercials. Very bizarre. And I stumbled across her doing this with this like microcurrent device and saying how amazing it was. I don't know whether she actually works for Medicube now, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, because it was on their channel, I think. But anyway, this device seems to have gone viral. People are saying how amazing it is. I tried it. I didn't like it. I don't really think electrocuting your face is the way forward. Not a fan. But this is the gel that they recommend you use to keep that slip going while you're using it. Contains PDRN, which is one of the best anti-aging ingredients. If you don't know what that is, covered it in a separate video, which I'll link up there. Check that out. And yeah, I'm going to call it, this is an absolute hit. I don't use it with any microcurrent device. I don't think it's necessary. But all over the body, this is the nicest gel. It just is beautiful. And because you get so much of it, it's great anti-aging on the body. Just look how that goes in. It's cooling, it's soothing, it's hydrating. It's a real win. If you're wanting to get a dose of that PDRN for the body, I don't think you can go wrong with this. I recommended it in that video, which I linked up there. I stand by it. I think it's one of the best options on the market. Forget the device that goes with it. I don't think you need it. This, though, an absolute hit. So those two are the standout, and now I've got some kind of misses for the rest of the video, which is a shame because usually in this series there are more hits than misses. This is one of the rare times when there's more misses. Let's start with this. Do you remember this? This is going viral again, which kind of proves everything is just cyclical. One of the very first videos I ever watched on YouTube in the skincare space was James Welsh talking about aloe vera and how he used it. And he recommended this product, which is the Holika Aloe Fresh Moisturizer Soothing Gel. I bought it. I kind of liked it. One of the first internet-inspired skincare items that I ever bought, and I enjoyed it. Well, it's back. Disappeared, now it's back. The packaging, okay, 10 out of 10, looks like an aloe leaf. I get where they were going with that. I'm just not sold on this anymore. Now, aloe, fantastic for the skin. It's really nice and soothing, it's hydrating. It's been proven to reduce inflammation, which is fantastic if you're fading hyperpigmentation. Aloe, fully on board with. I'm just not sure this is it. Now, this is actually the old packaging. The new packaging, which I'll leave an image of here, is updated. This is probably so out of date. I couldn't even find the expiry date on here, but no, I definitely shouldn't be applying this. It says 99%. I don't know where they get that figure from, because if you look at the ingredients on this, and they've kept the 99% claim with the new product, the new branding, it can't be 99% aloe because there are so many other ingredients in here which must add up to way more than 1%. So I don't know whether this is like 99% pure aloe and that's how they're getting around it. I don't know. I've got question marks around the percentage. This has fragrance in, which is overwhelming, and I don't think you need fragrance in a product that's designed to calm and soothe. Kind of seems counterintuitive. It's got castor oil in it too, which is fine, but some people might cause breakouts. It does on me. I have to be very careful with castor oil. This was a little problematic in terms of causing a breakout. And there's so many ingredients in here. I don't know how something can be 99% aloe and have like 15 other ingredients. Something doesn't add up. I don't know. Maybe I've just been cynical, but I think aloe's great, but this isn't the best. I'll find a good aloe option and I'll link it down in the description box below for you. But yeah, one of the first skincare products I ever bought, and now it's back. So moving on to some other fails. Is this the same brand? No. Oh yes. So this was the Medicube PDRN Booster Gel I spoke about. The brand also seems to have gone viral for this product. This is the Medicube Zero Pore Pad. So this claims to have lactic acid, panthenol, remove texture, even out our pores, help, exfoliate the skin. Fine. These pads in general are really popular right now. And I got this. So it comes with this little gripper and this pot, which I actually didn't use. I just went straight in with the pot. I used it. I lose these all the time, so I didn't even bother opening them. I don't really understand the claims around this. Zero pore. We have pores. We need pores. They provide functions for our skin that we couldn't live without. So keep your pores. They're kind of lifesavers. I don't like the idea that something's going to promise to give you zero pores because it won't. They highlight lactic acid has been like the key ingredient in this. It's actually the salicylic acid that's in here that's going to do the work. So I think I would have probably focused on that rather than the lactic acid. Panthenol's fine, calms and soothes, but it's nothing unique. This I think is quite expensive for what it is. I also think it's quite wasteful with all these pads. I don't get the pad thing. I'm a child of like the early noughties, like late 90s, early noughties when I was using my acne treatments. And so I remember the Clearasil pads that I must have used them in the early noughties where it was like skin stripper and we used it to try and even out our acne and it just made things worse. So I do have a little bit of flashbacks to pads and I was assuming they're too much. These are gentle, but I don't feel that we really need all these like pads in our life. I think it's a little bit much. I think the marketing on here is a bit suspect because this isn't going to give you zero pores. It might help at the margins. I just don't think it's worth the price point. So there you go. Not my favorite product. I think if you're looking for an exfoliating pad and you set your expectations right, this is okay, but it's nothing groundbreaking if you ask me. Two products that have similar packaging but very different sort of benefits. So it seems to be a trend at the moment where you use, as I'll show you with this one, where you have these products that you twist up. So this is the cleanser, which might actually be run out because I did give it a good, I think this one might be run out actually. This is the, oh no, there's a little bit there. Can you see, if you twist it, cleanser comes out of the top like that. I kind of get it. It means that you don't, it's like shaving the top of the cleanser off and you don't have to continuously dip your fingers into the product. I get that. That's made a hot mess. I regret doing that already. I get the point of it for people that don't like to stick their fingers in products, but I think it's kind of gone a bit far. Every brand has a version of this now, and it actually uses a lot of packaging versus just a normal tub. So it's a little bit wasteful. Everyone seems to be going mad for this style of packaging, and so I'll give it a try. This is her Midnight Soothing Cleansing Balm. As you can see, it goes on black and it kind of like melts in. I wasn't particularly bowled over by this. It was fine. I don't think the packaging is adding anything particularly useful. It's actually, you have to really work it round and it still gets quite gunged up. It's not that practical. And then when your hands are oily and you try to put the lid back on, it becomes a hot mess. I'm not a fan of this style of packaging. Let me know in the comments if you guys are. Have I just been unfair? This cleansing balm's okay. Nothing groundbreaking, nothing terrible, it's okay. I'm just not a fan of this style of packaging. Are you? Am I being really unfair? Sound off in the comments section below. Do you like products that mean you don't have to get your fingers in? Honestly, if you want a good cleansing balm that's half the price of this one, works even better and doesn't have some over-engineered packaging, this is the Geek and Gorgeous Mighty Melt Cleanser. Even just get a little spatula if you're that bothered. Like, it's fine, just get a little bit out. Use it on the skin. This is far. I've just bought a new one of this because it's so good. You get so much product here. You know how much you've got left because you can actually see it. It works better than the other ones I've tried and it has less packaging. This is a win. I think these cleansers that you twist, no. However, I'm going to end on this. This is like the lip version of it. So this is a CNP Laboratory Propolis Lipcerin. I've mentioned this on the channel before and I've enjoyed it. This has a similar thing in that you twist it up and you get some product out like that. That's way too much. I did 2 twists. You should only do 1. Let's put this on. I love this. I love the product. Do I think you need this sort of over-engineered packaging on a lip balm? Absolutely not. But this is a case of, I'm not the biggest fan of the packaging, but the product is amazing. If you don't like to be touching your lip balms, this is a great idea because you can just get a little bit off and it dispenses. So nice. It's got that propolis, which is nourishing for the skin. This is one of those lip balms that lasts all day, so you can use it on the morning. It'll cover you all day long. You won't have to constantly reapply because it's ineffective. This actually works. You get a lot for your money. It wasn't too expensive, and it leaves a bit of a glossy finish. So if you're someone that likes a glossy finish to your lip balm, you'll love this. If you want something matte, then this probably isn't going to be for you. As you can see, it leaves a bit of a sheen to the lips. Some people love that, some people don't. It's up to you. But I would say in terms of performance, this works really well. I see why this is viral. It's attractive, appealing in the colours. The packaging is new and innovative. You don't need loads for it to work. I put way too much on there. 1 twist is more than you need. I think this is quite nice. So we're going to end on a high too. I'm going to link this one, as I will all the products down below. I think this, if you're looking for something innovative in lip care, one that actually works, then this is great. Just be mindful that Propolis obviously comes from honey, so it's not vegan. So if you are vegan or live in a plant-based lifestyle, this one won't be for you, so we'll just call that out. So there you have it, guys. A rundown of this quarter's viral Korean skincare products. It's unfortunate that this time we have more misses than we have hits. Normally it's the other way around, but I will say the hit of this time is a real slam dunk. This Arencia cream, so good. So good. Absolutely amazing, wins every time. And if you're looking for anti-aging on the body, this is also it. So we've had 2 hits and the rest are I think sometimes we overcomplicate skincare with some of this fancy packaging that you're seeing at the moment. Okay, it's fine if you like that sort of thing, but I think it's a bit over-engineered, and I think we should all be doing our best to cut back on packaging waste where we can. Just my thoughts. And I think we're trying to fix a problem that, in my view, doesn't really exist. I also am not a big fan of that aloe product because I think there's just a risk of there's just too much going on in a product that should be quite calming and soothing. Just my thoughts. So let me know. And do you remember, if you've made it this far, in the video, let me know, do you remember that James Welsh aloe video? I looked it up before filming this and it has like 19 million views or 7 million views. It's got millions of views. So a lot of people must have seen it. Have you guys seen it? James Welsh circa 7 years ago. I'll find it and I'll link it down below if you wanted to check it out. So yeah, let me know if you've seen it. Let me know. I can't be the only one. 7 million of us or whatever must have seen that. Anyway, wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.